Road tripping. We're in Gainesville. Gotta pick up that Junkmaster. Yeah, boy, what a curse. Hate to let it go for the price of scrap, 25 bucks a ton. Just needs a clean up. Bring it to my buddy in South Carolina. Anyhow, what are we looking at here? On the Compooper. Chevy Suburban 3/4 ton. Yeah, I wish. Rock Auto. The bearing that goes into the idler bearings that I changed with the whole wheel, you can get the bearing separately because it's an alternator bearing that GM used from 1960 to 93 maybe. Very often used bearing. You don't have to change the whole plastic or metal wheel, just tap out the old bearing and take a socket, tap in the new one carefully on the outer circumference. Costs $8.05 from Rock Auto with $5 shipping, which makes it kind of sort of $13. Or you can get it on Amazon. Let's see, where is it? 6203 says clutch release bearing, but it's the same part number. 6203-2RSJ ball bearing. Amazon's $11, and it was $8 and $5 shipping. But if you order all the parts from Rock Auto that I was highly recommended to do by my gravel trucking friend, Gates 38159 drive along premium OE belt tensioner. That's for the air conditioner, the small one at the bottom. I changed that one because it was noisy. I did not change the spring and the tensioner assembly. That one's $26. And 38158, which is the upper one for the big serpentine belt, is $26.79, $1 more, and it's double the size. And does that come with the pulley? Good question. So you go to eBay and Amazon, and where is it? Come on, there it is. 38158 is $32.26 with prime shipping, which means they ship it faster. And the air conditioner gizmo, which is much smaller, it includes the bearing and the pulley with the bearing in it, is $31. $1 and change less, $1.29 less. So kind of sort of the same price, but Amazon gets it there a bit faster. So these two would be $64 for both. And from Rock Auto it's $25.52, $53 plus $7.50 shipping, $60 versus $63. And for $8 more you can get a spare alternator end bearing, which is also the same bearing they use in the idler. Am I getting everything all organized here? Or are you all confused like I am? Amazon. This is the Amazon I'm looking for. So 60 versus 63, but Rock Auto has that extra little bearing that Amazon says is a clutch release bearing. So I don't know. This one's $11 free prime shipping after order is processed. So a bit cheaper from Rock Auto, but it's by regular shipping. Checkout. $68 with the bearing. So for $5 more you get an extra bearing if you don't want to change the whole idler pulley, because sometimes those, either the metal ones get a little rusty, ugly looking, or the plastic ones actually wear through. Yeah, $68 versus $62 for Amazon. So for a few bucks more you get an extra bearing if you just want to change the bearing and not the idler, spring, and pulley. I've got to get some carburetor cleaner so I can clean my throttle body and maybe my idle air control, because that's what I'm told is the problemo. I buy the Gates one, made in Canada. Search the stock number on Rock Auto. Amazon sells them cheap, same price. My voice sounds weird in the video. Wish I had a dealer tag. 5 days ago edited. Try read all the comment. So many comments to read. Let's see. View all 11 replies. What do we got here? Blah 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 blah. Anyways, somebody was telling me my idle air control maybe dirty, which sounds like it could be because it's been idling worse and worse, almost stalling, pretty much close to stalling. It got worse in the last couple thousand miles. When you hit wide open throttle, roll down the window and see if you hear the main tensioner making a clicking sound at high RPM, 5,000 RPM plus. Oh, come on, with a 200,000 mile motor. Anyways, I appreciate your help, Mr. Gravel Trucker and Mr. Ghetto Wagon. So who was it? Mr. Gravel Trucking made a comment. Vid Prowler. My sympathies are with you, Mr. Vid Prowler. Huh, it's Mr. Ghetto Wagon that made those comments. What did Mr. Gravel Trucking say then? I got my subscribers mixed up. I'm not going to go back and redo this video. Yeah, it's Mr. Ghetto Wagon in Florida. Yeah. Yeah, I apologize. Mr. Ghetto Wagon had the good advice. Mr. Gravel Trucking also has some good advice, but other advice. Alrighty, thanks for watching. I'm going to finish up my orange juice in this hotel room. I'll give you a little rundown in a minute.